vast field.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
For this reason, it encompasses in its purview various types of sources ranging from papyrus to paperback and from paperback to photonics. Photonics is the order of the day. We are using light, optical lasers for storage and communication of information. For teachers, researchers, it has become a tedious task to access precise information, relevant information, and timely information on account of some of the constraints. What are those constraints? There is overabundance of information. It is really astonishing to note that a weekly edition of New York Times carries more information than the average man of 17th century England who was supposed to know in his entire lifetime. Such is the amount of information that is being generated today. You cannot read the entire newspaper. It goes up to 160, 165 pages. If you are interested in public administration, open the paper at page number 63, 63 to 83, public administration. If you are interested in movies, open the paper at page number 125, 125 to 135, movies. If you are interested in advertisements, open the paper at page number 135, 135 to 145, advertisement. Like that, because of information explosion, there is a vast amount of information that is hosted on the web. Nowadays, information is scattered. 4 decades ago, research scholars used to come to the library seeking books and journals, hardbound edition of books and paperback edition of journals. Now the same information is made available on magnetic tapes, magnetic discs, CDs, DVDs, and on the web and CDs. So you are supposed to cover the digital sources of information as well. Many a time, important research-oriented information will not be available in printed format nowadays. And number 3 is there is seepage of information. Sometimes an important research article gets into a popular periodical like Nature, New Scientist, Endeavor, like that. Scientists are not expected to cover all this. For example, a researcher in the field of geology. An important research article on earthquake sometimes gets into Endeavor, New Scientist, or General Science periodicals. They are not supposed to cover all these periodicals. Sometimes they may miss their attention. That is one problem. There is pollution of information as well. Information not based on authentic data, redundant information. A Russian scientist, Mayoka, is of the opinion, if you are able to segregate the irrelevant part of information to get precise information is the tedious task, according to Russian scientist Mayoka. However, Dr. Johnson is of the opinion that knowledge is of 2 kinds. One in knowing the information yourself, and another is knowing where you can find information upon it. According to him, either you have to know the locus of that knowledge or you have to remember that knowledge. You have to retrieve out of your memory. Very difficult to remember everything of our subject. Therefore, there is no need of remembering everything of our subject. If you know which source gives what kind of information and where exactly it is available in the library, that is also treated as a kind of knowledge today. Printing, paper was invented by Chinese way back in 1st century. And in 15th century, Germans invented a printing press, Gutenberg printing press. Earlier to 15th century, the library resources were early writing material like papyrus, palm leaves, clay tablets, parchment and vellum, animal skin, copper plate etching, stone inscriptions, and silk cloth. Alexandra Library was there. It was famous all over the world with a collection of 1.1 million document. When war took place, Alexandra Library was in Egypt. It got defeated and the army was on the street of Egypt. The library was famous with a collection of 1.1 million documents. The General of the Army wanted to see the library. The librarian welcomed him and he showed various sections of the library. The map section alone had more than 1 lakh maps, drawings, charts, and various kinds of documents. While explaining the collection of the library, the General of the Army said, "You stop at that. Human brain is so small, it is very difficult to read and assimilate what is available in the library. So you read 1 or 2 books, reread, and assimilate the content. That alone will suffice your purpose." And he turned over his shoulder, looked at the soldiers, ordered them to set the library on fire. The library was on fire continuously for 120 days. The entire collection of 1.1 million documents got reduced to ashes. Why I am quoting Alexander Library? The library was rich in early writing materials, not books and journals. Coming to medieval library, the Library of Congress, the largest library in the world with a collection of 170 million documents. If you arrange the books of Library of Congress in a single sequence, it goes up to 700 miles. Americans are proud of Library of Congress. They speak in terms of knowledge in miles. Such a huge library is crumbling to dust today. Those who actually visited the library a few years ago, the statistics indicated 1.6 million, 16 lakh people have visited the library to read and borrow books, whereas 92.4 million people have accessed their website for various information sources, digital content. That is the order of the day. Now, information sources may be broadly categorized into 2 groups. One is primary sources. They are called research material. They carry first-hand information, original information. Periodicals, they are issued at regular periodicals. They are called journals as well. Then we have technical reports, technology-oriented aspects are covered there. Then we have standards, patents. Patents are nothing but inventions of scientists. Conference and seminar proceedings. Experts belonging to a field, they come together on a common platform. They discuss and deliberate for 2 to 3 days and finally come out with the recommendations. Then theses and dissertations. Theses are submitted for PhD degree and dissertations as part fulfillment of master's degree program. Then we have report of various committees and commissions, especially in public political science, public administration, then management science. We have so many committees and commissions. Government of India appoint committees and commissions to go into the details in society, collect statistics and make recommendations to overcome the problem. Then finally, we have government publications. What are government publications? Acts, ordinances, statutes, government notifications, government circular. All these form primary source of information, vital source of information for research, especially in political science, public administration, economics, commerce, management science, and so on. Then on the other hand, as against primary sources, we have secondary sources. They are called reference material. We have dictionaries, encyclopedias, directories, yearbooks and almanacs, handbooks, manuals, atlases and maps. In the snapshot, you can see India, a reference annual. It is an annual publication which gives you the progress of various central government ministries. You will get complete statistics, allocation, program of that ministry, what they have achieved during this year, allocation, total expenditure, every details you will come across in India reference annual. A very important source for you, which cost only 250 rupees. So you can rely upon that one for to track progress of the country under various ministries. Then further under reference sources, we have gazetteer. very important, Gazetteer. Desha Vichara Kosha, Gazetteer, which gives information about a place. Mention any place, you will get complete details of that place. Latitude, longitude, maps, temple, art, architecture, historical background, mines, metals, fuels, crop, irrigation, dams, etc. Then culture of the people, costumes, everything about a place you will come across in India reference and either Gazetteer. We have National Gazetteer, we have State Gazetteer, we have District Gazetteer as well. Then Book of Awards and Honors, then biographical dictionaries. This gives the biographical details of all famous personalities. In this snapshot, I have shown you who is who in India. This gives you biographical details of all famous personalities covering all disciplines in India. Then annual reviews, digest of newspaper. Newspapers will not be preserved for long duration. Instead of newspaper, we have newspaper digest. Then bibliographies, very important source for your projecting the publications. Then now we started focusing on thesis, electronics thesis. Shodhganga, don't forget this one, very important one. Shodhganga is the digital repository of full text electronics thesis available in 830 Indian universities. As of today, Shodhganga covers 6 lakhs thesis, 6 lakhs contributed by 830 Indian universities. It is an open platform. Anybody can access directly. If you have got internet facility at home, you can access directly. You can access directly, you can get it printed, you can get it bound and keep it for yourself. That's follow. That is the advantage hosting on the open platform, freely available. Shodhganga. Then we have NDLTD, Networked Digital Library of Thesis and Dissertation of Virginia Tech University. Here the coverage is 36 lakhs. 36 lakhs thesis and dissertations are made available on open platform. We can access if you rely upon NDLTD, 36 lakhs thesis. Then number 3, ProQuest Digital Dissertation, Microfilms International. Here, the largest database in the world as far as thesis is concerned. The coverage is 50 lakhs thesis, 50 lakhs, starting from 1861 to present. You see, imagine, 1861 to present, and it covers North American universities and about 1,300 universities in Europe and North America, Australia and New Zealand, including Indian thesis. 5 million theses are made available here. They are ready to send you on microfilm reels, microfiche strips, CD-ROM diskettes. You can download directly from PDF from the website. So they will also send you the Xerox copy of the thesis if you request them. So ProQuest Digital Dissertation, Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA, the largest database of thesis in the world. Then open access thesis and dissertation. You can try this one again here about 5 million, 50 lakhs thesis and dissertations are available from McMaster University, Canada. Worldwide coverage, about 1,100 academic and research institutions are contributing to its database. The coverage is 5 million thesis and dissertation. Then Byfield Academic Search Engine. Again, here you will get online books, online journals, online thesis. All the 3 are made available. Very popular one, base. Now coming to journals, ProQuest is the largest database as far as journals are concerned. The coverage is 22,000 periodicals. They are segregated discipline-wise. ProQuest Medical Library, about 1,500 journals are there. ProQuest Business Library, ProQuest Music Library, about 150 journals, ProQuest Reference Library, covering encyclopedia directories, ProQuest Agriculture Library, Psychology Library, Biology Library. They are segregated discipline-wise, all 22,000 journals. But this is subscription-based. Then EBSCO journals, about 19,000 journals are available here. So many Indian universities are subscribing to EBSCO. They also extend article alert service. If as and when the latest issue is published, the content page will be brought to your attention through email. If you select any article, they will send you the article through email, article alert service. Then Emerald, confined to management science and information science. So very important one, about 75,000 recently published articles in management science and information science are available here. Very important one, Emerald Library. Then Science Direct, those who are from the field of basic sciences like mathematics, physics, statistics, chemistry, earth science, biological science, biochemistry, biomedical journals are also covered here. Science Direct, the product is of Elsevier publishers. About 4,500 journals are covered here. Very important one. Then we have Manupatra. If you are from law discipline, you must be familiar with Manupatra. Almost all law schools and all universities which have got law department, they are subscribing to Manupatra. Here you will get access to all Indian journals. Almost all Indian, 75% of the Indian journals are covered in the database Manupatra. Even AIR reports are also covered. Bare Acts are also covered, including encyclopedias, handbooks, and directives. Very important one, Manupatra. Then those who are from the field of mathematics, earlier in the library, we are getting mathematical reviews, monthly abstracts, mathematical reviews. Now the same is made available on the web with the title Math Science Nut. Math Science Nut, UGC is extending access to Math Science Nut database. Earlier it was mathematical reviews, abstracts of journals and proceedings. Then very important, which provides access to online journals, is DOAJ. Don't forget DOAJ, Directory of Open Access Journals. 19,000 journals are covered here. Then another DOAB, Directory of Open Access Books. About 50,000 books are made available there. DOAJ, DOAB, and DOAR. Don't forget DOAR, Directory of Open Access Repositories. Here, any subject you will get lot of information if you log on to DOAR, Directory of Open Access Repositories. Those who have scanned and hosted the content on the web so that anybody can access free of cost. People can access. DOAR collects all information that is made freely available from various universities across the world. Then SSRN, Social Science Research Network. The subject covered are about 3 lakhs articles are available here. Economics, commerce, management science, philosophy, political science, including English literature. SSRN, Social Science Research Network. Top papers and top authors are indicated there. Full text downloadable, authors ranking by downloads. Then research papers in economics. This is service is from American Economic Association. 74 countries, volunteers from 70 countries with American Economic Association, EconLit. Earlier it was called EconLit series. Archive of about 1 crore 20 lakhs articles are made available here. Don't forget the next one, this one. Very important one. Shodh Ganga, I will be telling you, don't forget. Those slides are very important for academicians. Core World Open Access Research Papers, initiative of Open University UK. The coverage is 150 million. You see the number of articles made available here. Research papers, 150 million. About over 10,000 research institutes and universities are contributing to this database. So 150 million is the coverage. So on any subject, you will not get less than 1 lakh articles, main subjects. Then coming to UGC InfluNet Center, for degree colleges, they are extending 6,500 journals under the title Enlist, under the service called Enlist, National Library and Information Infrastructure for Scholarly Content, Enlist, for degree colleges. And for universities, they are extending with the title E-Shodh Sindhu. E-Shodh Sindhu. Shodh Ganga is related to thesis. E-Shodh Sindhu, here you will get access to research article. So 7,500 journals are covered here, especially for universities. Then e-Pathshala is also there. Online courses are hosted, their content. And Vidwan database is also there. Vidwan database. These are the publishers of journals extended to universities. Now they are thinking of one nation, one subscription. So they have discussed for 2 years, and from this year onwards, nation will subscribe to one subscription for one journal, so that anybody, any institution which is making use of journal will get access free of cost. No, not free of cost. Government of India will be paying subscription on behalf of. Then these are the 12 databases made available to universities. Economic Political Weekly, Euromonitor, Indiastat.com, Manupatra, MathScienceNet, Westlaw. The service is from InfluNet Center. Then Indian Catalog, IndCat, then with one database of experts. Shodh Gangotri is the repository of research synopsis. Vidyamitra is the e-content contributed by people, experts. Then E-Shodh Sindhu is nothing but full text online journals from 7,500 journals. Another service for degree colleges, Enlist. 6,000 colleges in India are eligible. So far, about 4,000 colleges have availed the facility, and the remaining 2,000 colleges are not aware of the service at all, though it started 15 years ago. So here, what the degree colleges are getting? Access to 6,500 journals and 1 lakh ebooks. Then JSTOR. JSTOR, here you will get access to 2,000 journals, another database of research journals. Then India, CSIR is publishing 18 journals, including abstracts of Indian Academy of Science, Bangalore, and 12 journals. So what are they? Indian Academy of Science, they regularly publish 12 journals. So these are the 12 journals. The latest issue as well as the back issues are made available online. All these issues, current contents and resonance, general science, sadhana, engineering, pramana, physics, dialogue, general science, material science, mathematics, genetics, bioscience, earth science, chemistry, astrophysics. So these are the subjects. Indian Academy of Science publishes 12 journals. Then NISCARE, Delhi, they regularly publish 18 journals and their back issues are available online from their website. These are the 12 very popular Indian science journals. 18 journals are there, including Science Reporter. And teachers in history, best of history. There is a website, exclusive website, which deals with history, created by Tom Deckard way back in 2001. Daily, about 50,000 visitors are there on daily basis. Best of history website. So what you get here, sources for research, maps, ancient history, Indian history, European history, modern history, art history, and ancient Greek. Best history website and resources. Then including prehistory, Mesopotamia, Hinduism, Constitution, World Wars, political parties, terrorism, and military history. Best American history blogs on the planet. History reference sources. Here you will get a number of handbooks, encyclopedias, directories, and all that. History Reference Center discover the past with their score's most complete history database. Thousands of encyclopedias, reference books, biographies, photographs, maps, illustrations, and video clippings are made available. This is especially for teachers who are in the field of history. Then for psychology, we have Psychline, a guide to 2000 online journals. Article locator and journal locator are also available. So under psychology, there are 18 disciplines. 18 disciplines like therapy, psychoanalysis, psychometrics, hypnosis, cognition, clinical psychology, then counseling, industrial psychology, school psychology, social psychology, neuropsychology, like that. 18 disciplines are there. You will get information on all that. Then those who are interested in medicine and biological science, biochemistry, Medline provides access to 4,500 journals and the content online. Medical literature online, cataloging information online, serial information online, toxicology literature online. They also extend SDS or Selective Dissemination of Information. The service is from National Library of Medicine, Washington. Then we have census. If you go to Jilla Parishad, you will get the data. Hard copies are also available. If you want, you can get them. Then NCERT books, NCERT textbooks are also available. Chemistry, physics, mathematics, biology, English, accountancy, business studies, economics, CBSE study material, BYJU'S, MCQ Pro solutions, NCERT history textbooks, 6 to 12, set of 10 books are available here. Then directories, Europa World Yearbook in 2 volumes. Here you will get complete details of all institutions throughout the world, country-wise, government, economy, important personalities, then all institutions, their objectives, their products and services, and contact addresses, all details you will get from Europa World Yearbook. Then we have International Whois. International Whois. This gives biographical details of famous personalities throughout the world. International Whois of women. Then International Whois of authors and writers. Earlier there was one only. International Whois. Who is who in India? One aspect, one source, and international Whois. The only 2 sources were available earlier. Now they have made specifically for women and authors and writers. Then current biography. The latest achievers you will get from H.W. Wilson, New York. It's a monthly journal, biography of famous personality with photographs, illustrations, drawing. Then gazetteers, Desha Vichara Kosha, gazetteer. You will get complete information about a place. For example, KRS Dam. How many years they took? What was the expenditure made? Famous personalities behind its construction. Capacity of the dam, area irrigated, all details you will get from Mandya district gazetteer. There are district gazetteer, there are state gazetteer in 2 volumes, Karnataka gazetteer, then Imperial Gazetteer of India in 26 volumes, and international level we have Columbia Lippincott Gazetteer of the world. Gazetteer, very important. Then digest of newspapers. Newspapers will not be preserved for long duration because it becomes brittle and easily susceptible for insect attack. Therefore, libraries do not preserve newspaper for more than 10 years. So if you want a newspaper of 1942 to see an air crash which occurred on 8th August, you have to rely upon Keesing's record. On the web, it is available from 1931 to present. So you will get complete information of newspapers if you log on to the website of details of 1942. So digest of newspaper. Instead of newspapers, there are newspaper digest. In Manas Gangotri Library, we have from 1949 to 1994 hard copy monthly issues. Now it is made available online, 1931 to present. Like this hard copies, Keesing's record of world events. Like that, separately we have North America and Asia. And teachers who are in the field of literature, English literature. So here you will get access to American literature, Caribbean literature, Canadian literature, works on Shakespeare, children's literature, e-books, periodicals, reference collection, biographical notes. Here you will get biographical details of all famous personalities. Here is it. ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಮುಂದೆ 5:30 ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಏನೇನು ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇವರು ಪೇಂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಆಯ್ತು. So exclusively deals with English literature and biographical details of writers. Here you will get complete biographical details of writers. Then linguistics, we have separate abstracting services. Linguistics and language behavior abstracts. So one question I would like to ask you is, somebody will ask you as a researcher and as a teacher, somebody may ask you whether you have come across all the books in your disciplines. Have you come across all books published on your topic of research or on your topic of teaching? And second question is, have you come across all important research articles published in your area of research and teaching? Very important question. So many researchers and teachers in the field of social science and humanities are not aware of the procedure to track information sources. We have Indian books in print. Indian books in print gives you a list of books published in India covering all subjects. Under any subject, you will come across list of books published in India. So here you will cover all books published in India. Then secondly, we have subject guide to books in print. This gives you a list of books published in United States, R.R. Booker. Then what about Great Britain? We have British National Bibliography. British National Bibliography covers all the books published in Great Britain. Great Britain, USA and India we have covered. So all books published in English language we have covered. That is the procedure. While coming to articles, research articles, Guide to Indian Periodical Literature gives you a list of periodical articles, list of journal articles, including newspaper articles, quarterly. Under the subjects, under the topics, you will come across list of articles published in India in various journals. So Press in India, Indian Periodical Directory is also there. Press in India gives you a list of newspapers and magazines. Then we have Woolrich International Periodicals Directory. This is nothing but a directory of journals. French, Russian, German journals are covered here, including English journals. It's in 5 volumes, very bulky volume. Here you will get a circulation, subscription price, name of the editor, name of the publisher, contact address, every detail, everything you will come across in Woolrich International Periodicals Directory. It's available in library. Then further we have indiastat.com, the only statistical database available in the country. Here you will get statistics at national level and also statistics at state level. So how many people met with accident last year? How many men died on the spot and how many hospitalized? How many men? How many women? How many children? You will get the statistics, ready-made statistics in India.stat.gov. This is subscription based. Single user license cost 50,000 rupees. Mysore city is subscribing to 5 user license, 5,000 downloads per year, for which it is paying 2,50,000 rupees. Indiastat.com, statistics under 56 subjects. Then we have Nobel lectures. Nobel lecture together with biographical details of Nobel laureate and photo album. In this snapshot, you can see the residence of Alfred Nobel, where prize distribution ceremony is held annually. So Nobel lectures starting from 1901 to present in economics, English literature, physics, chemistry, biological science, and peace. In 6 areas, starting from 1901 to present, you will get. Hello. Namaste. Right, money completed. Nobel lectures. Here you will get Nobel lecture and also biographical details of Nobel laureates. Then teachers in the field of ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಶೋಧನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಬೋಧನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋರಿಗೆ Wikipedia, as of today, about 30,000 articles are available, though not in detail. At least to some extent, you will get details on various aspects in Kannada Wikipedia. Then Wikaspedia is also there, covering agriculture, health, education, social welfare, energy, planning, districts, and public administration. Then Vachana Sanchaya, those who are doing research in Vachana Sahitya. There is a separate website designed by Vasudendra and Y. Nagbhushan Swami. Then Mahiti Kanada, here you will get details of Jnanapita awards, textbooks and works of Jnanapita awards, children's literature, journals, agriculture, environment, science and technology, astronomy, geography, history, art, and Kannada Jagat. Then Pustaka Sanchaya, about 12,000 books are made available. You will come to know the cover page image, the price of the book, the details of publisher you will get from Pustaka Sanchaya. Then Sobogo.com, Sobogo.in. Here you will get information on poets, writers, essay, stories, artists, Gamaka Vidwans, quotes, important quotes, proverbs, history, tourist spot you will get from Sobogo.in. Then Kannada Sampige, library of e-books. About 10,000 titles are accessible. Rare books in Kannada are also included here. You can download freely. Pratilipi, here you will come across poems, short stories, articles, essays hosted by people You can also, if you have got adequate knowledge, you can also host, you can also contribute to Pratilipi. Then Web of Science. You must be aware of Web of Science and Scopus. These two are citation indexes. Here you will get citation details to derive H index. There is H index for individual university, H index for individual department and scholar teachers. What is H index? H index indicates the research performance of teachers, research performance of universities based on H index. H index is derived either from Web of Science or Scopus. Scopus covers 23% of social science journals. Altogether, there are 42,300 journals under Scopus and 20,000 journals under Web of Science. So there is Indian Citation Index also, which covers 1,100 Indian periodicals. So to derive H index in social science and humanities, teachers can rely upon Google Scholar because most of the journals covered under Scopus and Web of Science are science and technology oriented journals. Therefore, you can rely upon Google Scholar to prepare H index, especially humanities and social science teachers. Then ResearchGate. Here, you can host your research article and you will come to know how many people have accessed your source. SlideShare. Teachers, if you want to prepare for a lecture within 1 hour, within 2 hours on any topic, you mention the topic in Google search, followed by PPT or SlideShare. You will get number of slides prepared by various scholars across the world. So you can go through the slides. So MIT, most of the foreign universities, Harvard University, Oxford University, MIT, they host textbooks, audio lectures and video lectures for the benefit of students. All textbooks are hosted on the university website, including video lectures of yesterday. Any student can access. And further, almost all newspapers are online. All Indian newspapers are online, including local newspapers. Important magazines are also online, free. New York Times, BBC News, Washington Post, Newsweek, Cosmopolitan, Atlantic, Esquire, TechCrunch, Slate. All newspapers online, including local newspapers. From here onwards, we are going to focus on ebooks. So we have Springer, the largest publishers of ebooks. 3 lakh ebooks are there on their platform. Springer, EBSCO, Taylor and Francis, CRC Press, Wiley, Elsevier, McGraw-Hill, Pearson, Sage, Credo Reference Library, Cambridge University Press, Oxford University Press, Emerald and Society Publication. Most of the books of these publishers, Mysore University has purchased to the extent of 24,000 ebooks. Amazon, here you will get access to the latest books on any topic. About 40 subject headings are there. 21,000 employees work for Amazon. Google Scholar, here you will get access to several millions of documents, but you cannot download. You cannot get it printed. You have to read there only. Some of them are available up to extracts and up to abstracts ones. Springer, about 3 lakhs books are posted as of today now. 3 lakhs 12,000 ebooks, conference proceedings, reference works on Springer platform. Then Book a Million, they facilitate downloading of ebooks onto Kindle. Borders, now they have become bankrupt. 400 branches were there all over United States. Bookstore just like Higginbotham's. Higginbotham's, about 12 railway stations were having bookshops and 6 airports were having their bookshops, and about 12 bookshops were there in prominent cities like Chennai, Madurai, Mysore, Bangalore, etc. Now, because of extensive use of electronic products, most of these bookshops have been closed today, except the main branch which is available in Chennai. Borders. Then Indie Bookstore, they facilitate downloading of ebooks. Then Gutenberg project, about 70,000 books are available here. Gutenberg, you can download. They also facilitate downloading of ebooks to Kindle and also Dicey Reader for visually challenged people. Don't forget this one, American Library. Internet Archives, about 33 lakhs books are made available here as of today. All those books are freely accessible. Some of them are accessible full text. You can download up to 7 lakhs, 50,000 books are freely available. You can download, you can read. If you are tired of reading, you can sit in the couch. There is an option, audio option. If you select the option, software will read for you. You can sit in the couch and listen to the software. Then Canadian libraries, just like American libraries, Canadian libraries facilitate access to 5 lakh books. Then DOAB, Directory of Open Access Books, about 50,000 books are available here. Then Barnes and Noble, this is a very huge bookshop in the United States. They are specialized in book rarities, rare books, books out of print, out of stock. Sir, I saw a book which was published in 1901. Nowhere it is available. If you assign the task to them, they will trace the book and supply the book to you. You must be ready to pay the cost quoted by them. They are specialized in supplying rare books, old books. Open textbook libraries, textbooks full text are available here from University of Minnesota. Then OpenStax, algebra, macroeconomics, biology, sociology, parapsychology, statistics, history, all these are available. Open access library, courseware, OpenStack tool, math science, social science, humanities, and business. PDF drives for 75 lakhs books are available here. Don't forget this one. This is an open platform, National Digital Library of India. Here you will get 60 million, 6 crore books are available. Books and other items are made available for you on open platform. Very large database from National Library of India, Calcutta. Don't forget this. Then those who are in the field of Education Resources Information Center, ERIC covers 1,000 journals plus non-journal items are also included. Institute of Education Sciences of US Department of Education. Then MOOCs, Swayam MOOCs, you will come across notes. There are number of predatory journals. You must be aware of predatory journals and predatory conferences. If you publish in predatory journals, that will not be considered for academic score. Please note this. So journal selection criteria. While selecting journals for publication, please see whether it is an Indian journal or foreign journal, coverage of subjects, author guidelines, go through the author guidelines, popularity and circulation, the time frame, how many days they take to publish your article, citation, whether it is indexed by Web of Science or Scopus or iCare list, impact factor. Impact factor speaks about the quality of the journal, extent of use. Then whether it is commercial society publication or it is a print, whether print and open access journals or predatory journal. Processing charges, do they collect processing charges or not? Frequency, whether it is a monthly, quarterly, half yearly. Considering these aspects, you can contribute your article to journals. Care list. Now they are going for separate subscription, one nation, one subscription. Now they are thinking of scrapping this care list of journals. I don't know in future what they are going to do. The UGC, 2 days ago, it appeared in newspaper, they are going to scrap the care list of journals, drop the care list of journals. Care list, how do they select the journals? Based on these 10 criteria. History of the journal, peer review process, use of statistical methods, market reputation, academic credentials, editors, who are the editors, whether it is indexed by Scopus or Web of Science, financial matters, and hard copy. Then career information sources are also made available. Career information sources. Union Public Service Commission, State Public Service Commission, banking, or railways, staff selection, defense, university employment guarantee, appointment, Shiksha, study abroad, National Career Service Portal, employment news, career builder, monster, time job, and all that. Million Book Project. Million Book Project of Urbana Campaign Digital Library of Illinois University. Their intention is to cover all textbooks prescribed for various courses in universities. Million book means 10 lakh. Now their intention is to add 20 lakh books and provide access to all university users. With this objective, Illinois University has started Million Book Project launching. Almost all publishers are online and bookshops are also online. And for visually challenged users, there are facilities in the library. Many libraries have acquired reading facilities for low vision and totally blind and partially blind students. Here